tradition of inheritance. Matlab what? What is the meaning of tradition of inheritance? First, we'll understand that. Now, see, the king was responsible. Who was responsible? The king was responsible for appointing the successor of the kingdom. Who was responsible, beta? King responsible.
Successor of the kingdom.
Yes, successor of the kingdom was to be appointed by the uh, 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 successor was appointed by the king. Okay, matlab ke who
Yes.
will become the next king, right? And beta, it was always like it would be the eldest son. But during the Mughal rule, all the sons will get an equal share of the empire. Means what? के ऑल द सन मतलब हर एक बेटे को इक्वल एम्पायर मिलता था या जो भी एम्पायर था उसका इक्वल शेयर दिया जाता था ओके दिस काइंड ऑफ हेरेजी वाज इम्प्लीमेंटेड ड्यूरिंग हुमायूंस reign आफ्टर दैट रूलर्स conspired against each other for the throne पर उसके बाद क्या हुआ you know what happened that all the rulers they started fighting with each other for what for the throne है ना कि I want to be the next king and I want to be the next ruler and like that way they started to fight right and so what happened for the throne so brothers would quarrel with one another and what will happen then brothers will quarrel with one another and what will happen
They will fight.
हाँ whoever won ascended the throne of Delhi जो जीतता है वो throne पे ascend करता है मतलब will come on the throne of Delhi is it clear this is the trade of inheritance inheritance means के एक दूसरे के बाद जो throne पे आता है उसे trade of inheritance बोलते हैं yes repeat Sahil beta this paragraph what I explained you
Yes, ma'am. Tradition of inheritance. The king was responsible for appointing the successor of the kingdom, and it would usually be the oldest son. During the Mughal rule, all the sons will get an equal share of the empire. This kind of
hierarchy
hierarchy was implemented during Humayun's reign. After that, rulers conspired against each other for the throne. Brothers would quarrel with one another for the throne, and whoever won ascended the throne of Delhi.
yes understood everyone beta
Yes.
Sufyan and Muhammad Sahil
Yes,
uh,
ma'am.
understood Sanraj is present
Yes.
Sanraj can you listen me
Yes, ma'am.
Sanraj समझ में आया बेटा
हाँ, मम्मी.
now we will see about the administrative system during the Mughal period okay yes and Mohammed can you read this beta
Yes, ma'am. Administrative system. The Sabdari system was
Subedari it is said as Subedari okay
Okay. The Subedari system was implemented during the Mughal period. Akbar divided his kingdom into 15 sections. Each section was known as the Suba or province. The subsection of Suba was called government and the subsection of government subsection of government was known as Pargana. The head of each Pargana was called Amir.
Pradhana okay continue explaining Pradhana okay
Okay. Who would collect the revenue? There were Gram Panchayat in villages and the head was known as Patel, Chaudhary, Mukadam, etc. Thus, during that time, various executives were appointed.
Yes. So what it is, beta? That the Subedari system was implemented during the Mughal period. Which system was appointed, beta? Subedari system, right? During the Mughal period. Now, how it was appointed, implemented, that we will see. Okay. What did Akbar do? He divided he divided his kingdom into 15 sections. कितने sections में उन्होंने divide किया था बेटा?
15.
कितने? 15, 15 section. Okay. Now each section was known as Suba, Sabah or provinces. Okay. उनका नाम क्या था? Sabah and provinces. Okay. So it was known as Sabah and provinces. And you know, beta, what was the subsection of the Subah was called as government, and the subsection of the government was known as Pragna. Is it clear? The head of each Pragna was called the Amir. Who was he called, beta? The Amir. Yes, he was called the Amir. Okay, and who will collect the revenue? अभी फिर से मैं बोलती हूँ, again I repeat, who will collect the revenue? Revenue मतलब क्या? जो टैक्सेस कलेक्शन होता था वो. Is it clear what is revenue? What is revenue? The taxes जो collect होते थे, they were known as revenue. Is it clear? Yes. Now there were gram panchayats in villages, and the head was known as Patel, Chaudhary, Mukaddam, etc. What was the head known as? Patel, Chaudhary, Mukaddam. Yes, they were known as Patel, Chaudhary, Mukaddam, etc. Thus, during that period, beta, during that time, various executives were also appointed in the same manner, right? So this was very important. The administrative system किसी भी country के लिए, किसी भी state के लिए, किसी भी तालुका के लिए बहुत important होता है, जिसे हम administrative system learn कर चुके हैं, है ना? याद है ना आपको?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, chalo. So we will revise this para once. Sahil, can you revise it once? Administrative system.
Yes. Administration. The Subedari system was implemented during the Mughal period. Akbar divided his kingdom into 15 sections. Each section was known as Suba or provinces. The subsection was Suba was called government, and the subsection of government was known as Pragna. Pragna. The head of each Pragna was called Amir, who would collect the revenue. They were Gram Panchayats in village, and the head was known as Patel. Patel, Chaudhary, or Mukaddam, etc. Thus, during that time, various executives were appointed.
Understood everyone till here? Yes, beta, continue. Continue, Sahil.
Yes, ma'am. During Akbar's reign, pilgrim tax was not leveled. Thus, there would be huge crowds in the pilgrim center. Akbar was considered to be the most tolerant and benevolent king among all the Mughal rulers. They regularly organized religious meets in the prayer hall at Sikri. It was also called discussion hall, as religious matters were discussed there. Representatives of all regions attended the meeting. The royal court was adorned by scholars.
Yes. So, thank you, Sahil. So, during Akbar's reign, pilgrim tax was not levied. pilgrim मतलब कौन बताएगा मुझे बोलो? मैंने पहले भी आपको बताया था, फिफ्थ में हर एक क्लास में मैं आपको समझाती हूँ व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ पिलग्रिम. इट शुड बी इंस्टेंट आंसर. आपको मुंह पे ही होना चाहिए व्हाट इज पिलग्रिम मीन. चलो, पिलग्रिम मीन्स व्हाट के सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल यू आर गोइंग टू सम आउट ऑफ प्लेस, मतलब आउट ऑफ भावनगर आप जा रहे हो और आप वो भगवान के दर्शन करने के लिए जा रहे हो, तो वो पिलग्रिम प्लेस होता है. ओके, किसी भी यात्रा पे जाते हो तो उसे पिलग्रिम कहते हैं. क्या कहते हैं बेटा? पिलिग्रिम कहते हैं। अगर आप कहीं घूमने चाहते हो तो उसे क्या कहते हैं? कहीं घूमने चाहते हो तो उसे क्या कहते हैं?
टूर।
तो टूरिस्ट कहते हैं, टूर कहते हैं ना। पर किसी
टूर।
हाँ, पर किसी यात्रा पे जाओगे तो उसे क्या कहते हैं? पिलिग्रिमेज कहते हैं। ओके। हाँ।
पिलिग्रिम।
और यू आर वॉट ओवर देयर, आप वहां पे क्या हो? आप वहां पे पिलिग्रिम हो। ओके, मतलब एक यात्री हो। हज के लिए जाओ तो उस प्लेस को पिलिग्रिमेज प्लेस कहते हैं। क्या कहते हैं बेटा? पिलिग्रिमेज प्लेस। क्लियर?
यस।
अंडरस्टूड। तो उसी तरह से अकबर के टाइम पे, उन अकबर के रीन पे पिलिग्रिमेज टैक्स नहीं कलेक्ट किया जाता था। सो व्हाट वाज द बेनिफिट के देयर वर ह्यूज क्राउड्स ओवर देयर एट द पिलिग्रिमेज सेंटर पे, बहुत क्राउड्स जमा होते थे बिकॉज टैक्स वाज नॉट collected. So there were huge crowds over there at the pilgrimage places. Now beta, more to that, you know, Akbar was considered to be the most tolerant and benevolent king among the Mughal rulers. कैसे king उसे माने जाते थे? टॉलरेंट मतलब कि बहुत सहनशीलता वाले, एंड बेनोवलेंट मतलब कि जो सबको बहुत प्यारे लगते थे, है ना। ऐसे उनको माना जाता था। टॉलरेंट एंड बेनोवलेंट किंग। कैसे किंग थे अकबर?
बेनेवलेंट एंड टॉलरेंट।
हाँ, अमोंग ऑल द मुगल रूलर्स। अब उन्होंने और क्या क्या किया था? ही रेगुलरली ऑर्गेनाइज्ड रिलीजियस मीट्स इन द प्रेयर हॉल एट द सिक्री। रिलीजियस के मतलब रिलीजन के लिए क्या क्या करना चाहिए, और यू नो क्या क्या बेनिफिट होगा एंड ऑल दिस, उसके लिए ही यूज्ड टू ऑर्गेनाइज रिलीजियस मीट्स वेयर एट सिक्री। ओके, एट द प्रेयर हॉल। प्रेयर हॉल जो होता है वहां पे एट द सिक्री। okay, and it was also called discussion hall, or for religious matters were discussed there. Okay, such halls को क्या बोला जाता था? Such type of halls were also known as discussion halls. What were they known as, beta?
डिस्कशन हॉल।
As you know, there were all these things were also discussed over there. Now representatives कौन थे वहां पे? Representatives, yes, from all the religions attending the meeting. Representatives उस जगह पे कैसे थे? सारे जगह के जो भी representatives थे, they will gather there. एंड द रॉयल कोर्ट वॉज एडोन बाय द स्कॉलर्स। कैसे एडोन किया जाता था? मतलब एडोन मतलब कि शोभता था। किससे शोभता था? सारे स्कॉलर्स से। सारे स्कॉलर्स ही वहां पे थे, है ना। तो उसे रॉयल कोर्ट वॉज एडोन्ड। राइट? क्लियर टिल हियर?
यस।
यस। एंड मोहम्मद, कैन यू रिवाइज दिस पैरा बेटा? एंड मोहम्मद?
यस मैम।
यस, रिवाइज बेटा।
ओके मैम। ड्यूरिंग अकबर्स
रीजन नहीं है, रीन है, रीन। ओके,
yes sir, during Akbar's reign, pilgrim tax was 9 gems था।
सॉरी,
9 gems लिखा है, उधर से था।
नहीं, वी आर रिवाइजिंग द अबव पैराग्राफ।
ओके मैम।
जो आपने पढ़ा था, मैंने समझाया, वो एन मोहम्मद रिवाइज कर रहे हैं।
During Akbar's reign, pilgrim tax was not levied, thus there was be huge crowds in the pilgrim center. Akbar was considered to be the most tolerant and benevolent king among all the Mughal rulers. He regularly organized religious meets in the prayer hall at Sikri. It was also called discussion hall as religious matters were discussed there. Representatives from all regions attended the meeting. The royal court was adorned by scholars.
Yes, understood. Any doubt till here?
No.
Any doubt? Yes, okay, Mohammed, continue beta
The
about the nine gems.
Okay, ma'am. The 9 gems of Akbar's court were Todarmal, the revenue minister,
Minister,
Man Singh, the leader of Dutch army, Abdul Fazal, the historian and writer of Ain
Aine
Akbari,
Akbari,
and Akbarnama,
Tansin,
Tansen, the famous singer Mullah Do Piazza, Piazza, the clever and jolly courtier Mahedas Birbal, the quick-witted courtier and trickster Hammam, the famous Vaidyas physician Faizi, the renowned poet, and Abdul Rahim, the Hindi verse writer.
देखो इसमें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ये पैराग्राफ. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. व्हाई यू सी अंडरस्टैंड के दिस आर 9 gems ऑफ कोर्ट ऑफ अकबर्स कोर्ट, है ना. अकबर के कोर्ट में 9 gems थे, मतलब 9 स्कॉलर्स थे. उसमें से फर्स्ट कौन है बोलो तो. हु इज द फर्स्ट वन.
Mansingh.
हाँ नहीं, फर्स्ट वन इज टोडरमल. टोडरमल, यस. टोडरमल कौन थे. ही वाज द रेवेन्यू मिनिस्टर, है ना. ही वाज द रेवेन्यू मिनिस्टर. हु वाज ही.
बीरबल का
रेवेन्यू
नाम
मिनिस्टर,
इसमें
रेवेन्यू मिनिस्टर आएगा. रेवेन्यू, ही वाज बीरबल वाज द क्विक विटेड कोर्टियर एंड अ ट्रिकस्टर. ओके, बीरबल भी है देखो यहाँ पे.
yes
अब फैजी, कैन यू सी हियर.
yes
Okay, so Todarmal was, sorry,
Mansingh.
what happened.
Second was Mansingh.
Yes, and Mansingh, है ना. So he will guide him. Then who was the third gem.
Abdul Fazal,
Yes, and he was a
the historian and writer of Anain Akbari.
अकबर. यस, ही वाज अ हिस्टोरियन एंड अ राइटर. उन्होंने हिस्ट्री के बारे में लिखा था, राइटर भी थे. एंड ही वाज नोइंग द प्रीवियस थिंग्स आल्सो, राइट. एंड ही हैड रिटन एन अकबरी एंड अकबरनामा, जिसमें अकबर के बारे में, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के बारे में और सब कुछ लिखा हो. दैट क्लियर. यस, एंड हु वाज द नेक्स्ट देन. तानसेन द फेमस. तानसेन द फेमस सिंगर. तानसेन कैसे थे. द फेमस.
मैं हमें इसका लेसन भी आता था
इंग्लिश में.
हाँ, yes, आता था ना, because all the I said ना first only. Yes, and the next is Mulado Piazza. Clear. The clever and jolly courtier. Mulado Piazza कैसे थे. The clever and jolly courtiers, right. And then the next one is who. The next one is who.
बीरबल.
Yes, definitely Birbal. The quick-witted courtier and a trickster. Birbal कैसे थे. The quick-witted courtier and the trickster कैसे थे वो.
Trickster.
Yes, and then बीरबल के बारे में पूछ रहे थे ना वो. And the next is वो हमाम, द फेमस वैद्य फिजिशियन. मतलब के वेद होते ना, जो आयुर्वेदिक दवाई देते हैं और वो सब, है ना. यस, सो फेमस वैद्य और फिजिशियन. और लास्ट इज फैजी इज वो द रिनाउंड पोएट. कौन कैसे थे वो. द रिनाउंड पोएट एंड
Abdul
and Abdul
Rahim.
Rahim, the Hindi verse writer. कैस कौन थे वो? The Hindi verse.
Hindi verse writer.
Yes. Yes. Understood about the nine gems?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes. Can you revise better, Sahil, once the nine gems of Akbar's court?
yes. The nine gems of Akbar's court were Todarmal, the revenue minister, Man Singh, the leader of Dak's army, Abdul Fazal, the historian and writer of Ani Akbar, and Akbar Nama. Tansen, the famous singer, Mul- Mullah
Mullah
Dokla,
do pyasa.
the clever and jolly courtier, Mahesh Mahesh Das Birbal, the quick-witted courtier and trickster.
Haman.
Among
Yeah.
the famous with
Vaidya, physician.
physician, Faizi, the renowned poet, and Abdul Rahman, the Hindi verse writer.
Yes. Understood? Now about things to know. Just read it once, then we will move ahead. Yes, revise better things to know. Sahil, continue.
One, head of revenue department, Bakshi, vigilance officer of the finance department, Sadra, vigilance officer who looks after religious donation, charitable food, etc. Qazi, judge, Faujdar, head of the government. Kotwal, the executive officer who looks after law and order. Mir Bahar, control and tax collect
Collector.
at court, octroi, courts, etc. The head was usually the king himself.
Yes, understood till here, everyone. These are
Yes,
the names of the royal court. See, you can see the picture of the royal court of Akbar. Can you see?
yes,
Yes, students, can you see the royal court of Akbar? Yes. So now we will see reforms made by Shesha. शेषा ने जो reforms लाए थे वो हम देखेंगे. It is very much important. And the last part of the lesson is about the Chittor battle. What it is about the Chittor battle. Okay, that is also very important. Yes, reforms made by Shesha. Yes, Sufyan, can you go through this once?
yes, ma'am.
Su- Sufyan, Sanraj, can you revise this? Better reforms made by Shesha.
Yes,
Yes, bolo beta.
reforms made by Sher Shah. Sher Shah ruled over Delhi for 5 years. He instituted many reforms during
He introduced.
he introduced many reforms during this du- during this short span and is therefore better known as a reformer than a warrior. With with Todarmal's help, he prepared a table for a new collection
Venue collection.
based on the type of land and production. Akbar followed the same method for revenue collection. He removed the tool tool booths. What is
Tall
this?
booths. Tall booths.
Toll booths so that there could be free transportation of goods. He constructed roads to increase trade and for the convenience of pedestrians
Pedestrians.
among with the famous roads were constructed between number one Agra and
Yes,
Burhanpur. Number two, Agra and Marwar. Number three, Lahore and Mulan.
Yes. Understood till here?
Yes.
Everyone, I'll explain you, but no problem. बट यहाँ तक समझ में आया रिफॉर्म्स ऑफ शेरशाह
Yes,
क्यों हम लर्न कर
yeah.
हाँ रिफॉर्म्स ऑफ शेरशाह हम क्यों लर्न कर रहे हैं बिकॉज उनके जो रिफॉर्म्स थे चेंजेस शेरशाह ने लाए थे दे आर वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर द हिस्ट्री टू अंडरस्टैंड यस बट आई थिंक इस रिफॉर्म्स ऑफ शेरशाह हमें नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में करना पड़ेगा बिकॉज इट इज अ वेरी लॉन्ग टास्क बट यहाँ तक समझ में आया सबको कि नहीं
Yes.
Yes.
everyone understood till here or not any doubt till here
No doubt.
No.
everyone I'm asking to all of you those who are present
No.
any doubt till here say yes or no boys
No.
so shall I ask you some questions
Yes.
how many gems were there in Shesh's sorry in
Nine.
Akbar's court
9 gems.
yes at 9 gems and who was the first one
First one was
hmm पहले कौन थे फर्स्ट जेम्स ऑफ अकबर्स कोर्ट
नहीं पता.
नहीं पता बस लो नहीं पता हु हैज टेक्स्ट बुक डाउनलोडेड नहीं टेक्स्ट बुक हाँ no one has textbook of you all of you are sitting in the class no one is
No.
having textbook
No.
it's very bad really very bad all of you
I
should
will
have a
download it.
हैं क्या बोल रहे हो
I will download it.
पर वाई डाउनलोड आपके पास होनी ही चाहिए फिजिकली होनी चाहिए still so many lessons are left to do so purchase one textbook social science textbook okay is it clear everyone so that you can read the lessons after the classes are over आप लोग lesson read कर पाओ इसीलिए आपको textbook तो रखनी ही है बेटा okay all of you
Yes.
okay but I want to listen the next time कि मैम हम textbook purchase कराए
Bye.
okay bye all of you
Bye, ma'am. Bye.
bye bye take care have a nice day
Have a nice day. Bye, bye.
safe and nice day okay
Yes, bye.
bye bye take care
Bye. Hello.